Okay, this is a video on how to make the template for Microsoft Publisher 2007. You'll have to adjust the things that you do according to your version of Publisher. Skills that you need actually would be to creating text frames, set up your margins here, because we can do that in the, let's see, range. You can do the layout guides and ruler guides to set up your margins and things, dividing the paper up. And each one of these text frames the same size. And I put the page numbers into the text frames based on the technique I mentioned in my other video on setting up the actual boxes. And of course now page 1 is over here, so this is where I start filling in text. And when I fill in text, it'll overflow from here and go from here, because this is linked to page 2, and then page 2 is linked over here to page 3. Alright, and so on. It goes throughout this thing. You have to play around with the text size. I usually start with about a text size of 10, and then you can highlight everything and raise the text size a little bit and play around with it till you get one that fills up all your pages, but is not too small to be illegible. I'm going to set up a 8-page, would be 4 on each side, just so you can see how that goes. So let me close this. We don't want to save that. And we'll create a new document. And I'm going to go to change the paper orientation. I'm going to go to 8.5 by 11. And so now I have 8.5 by 11. Now I need 4 pages that I want to make, and I think I'll have them open and close this way. So I'm going to take my text box. I'm just going to guesstimate them here. Let's see, I have 4 this way, about like that. I can go and set up the layout guides. We want, I'm going to use 1/2 inch. I usually use a 1/2 inch from each side. And then I don't need grid lines, but columns, I'm going to have 2 columns, spacing be 2/10 of an inch in between. Rows, I'm going to have 2 rows. Something like that. Add a center gutter between columns and rows. Okay, so it'll look like this. So now I can take this and fit it in here. Okay, and back a little bit. Maybe make this a little bit bigger up this way. There we go. Now I do a Control C to copy it, and I'm going to paste it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and move these over into here. 1 down here, and 1 down here, and 1 over here. Okay, so they're roughly spaced where I want them. Now I have to duplicate this page, so I'm going to insert a duplicate page. This would be page 2. Now I would go to my piece of paper and determine what the order is going to be for these pages. Okay, so I have figured out the numbering of the boxes on my booklet template. This is the first page. Up here would be the title, and this is actually the last page. When this is done, the top here gets folded down against the bottom half. You would fold it away from you. And then on the second page, we have these numbers here. These bottom ones are upside down, just like on the first page they're upside down. Okay, so now to link these together, I'm going to have to start with frame number 1, which is here. And then up on top, you see we have this little chain. That's the create a text box link. So we're going to click on that, and then we got to go over here and click on 2, and then we got to click on this again and go to 3 and click on it again. Now we got to go to 4, so go back to the first page, look for 4. Here's 4. Click on this again, go to 5. Click on this again, we got to go to 6 and 7 over here. 6. Click it again, go to 7, and then click it one more time and go to 8, which is the back page. And we're done. Now they're all linked together. To see how your links work, you can first, let's save it. I'm going to save as I'll just call this 8-page template. There we go. Save that. Okay, to test it, put in some garbage here. Make the writing a little bigger so it goes faster. There we go. And I'm just going to hold down the Enter key. See, now I'm over to 2. Now I'm at 3. Now I'm at 4. Now I'm at 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it went through all the boxes just the way we wanted. Now if I hold down my up arrow, I can delete all those things and delete the first words I put in there. Now one more thing we have to do is this boxes have to be turned upside down. So on the first page here, this number 5 has to be turned upside down, so we're going to take it and rotate it, just like that. And number 4 has to be turned upside down. Take it and rotate it. Then we go to the second page. Number 3 has to be rotated. And number 6 has to be rotated. Okay, so now they're all rotated. You save your file again. And it is saved. Okay, so now if you take some text and copy it into here, I'll get some text and show you how that works. Let's go here to something simple. And go to my documents, look for something simple here. Where do I have files? Chemistry file. Biography of Thomas Edison. It's a PDF file. It opened up on my other screen, but I'm going to copy a bunch of text from it. Control C. Okay, I copied the text that's in my memory. Now I can close this up. I'm going to go to the first box, and I'm going to paste. Control V. And you see I only got 3 boxes worth, but you see that it turned the text upside down where it had to be upside down, filled this in, and so on. And I keep putting in more text and edit it. It's kind of hard to edit upside down, so I'd recommend that you do all your work in a regular publisher or do it in WordPad or Notepad or some other text editor, and then copy and paste it over into your template. Okay, that's how it works. I hope I hope this is helpful to you and solves your problem of making the template. Bye for now.